Hello, Libra. Welcome to my channel. So happy to have you here today. Um, Thank you for joining us. And I am Celestial Farm Girl, and I am a channel about the possibilities and probabilities of what can happen in your life. And actually, this reading was due yesterday, but I didn't get to it. This is a Moon in Libra reading. And so we're going to pull an Aechtype card and see where we're at. And we got the shaman. That's pretty awesome. The shaman is connected to heaven and earth, right? Knows what's going on in all areas of life. Doesn't claim to be a holy man, okay? No, shamans don't claim to be the holiest of people. They just do what needs to be done to get the job done at the right time. They integrate themselves into all peoples. They're for all peoples. They're not a religious. They are only spiritual. They believe in a creative force, and they work from that. And that's pretty awesome. I love shamanism. I myself see things in that way. I see the whole world as a creation and not just a religion as the creation. I couldn't imagine God giving us so many rules and laws about sins and judgments and commandments, when really the only laws we follow are the universal laws. And as long as we hurt none, as long as we don't bring unneeded pain and unneeded stress and unneeded worry upon people or animals or the earth, as long as we are fair and gentle and loving to ourselves and others, we are absolutely a part of the cosmic circle. And we don't have to claim any sort of religion or type in order to be a part of God's entourage. All we have to do is have love in our hearts, faith that there's something better and gooder out there than we are, right, Libra? Look, Libra, the reason I'm talking about this is you have no idea how important you are in the astrological signs and constellations, because, Libra, you're all about being capable, and your gift is to balance out relationships. You could bring peace to earth, because relationships is where our biggest problem on this planet is. Libras could bring peace to earth. That would be your gift. Because when you bring resolution to relationships, you bring peace. Look how important your doggone job is. That's a lot of pressure to put on one star sign, right, Libra? And I don't mean to do that, but this message is dedicated to the Libra angels, those who take their mission seriously, those who have love in their hearts, those who do the best they can to work on their relationships till until the sun goes down. But we know that there's a point where we got to go. Now, I'm not a Libra. I have Mercury in Libra. I'm all about justice. I'm all about balance. I'm all about love. I'm all about peace. So I take on a lot of the Libra traits, but I have a hard time when it comes to relationships. So that would say I'm not really a true Librarian. So this message is to, let's start over here. This is a message of a moon in Libra, and this is about your feelings, Libra. But before we started off, I just wanted to let you know how important you are in the astrological signs as being the healer of relationships, the balancer of relationships. That's mother-daughter, father-sons. This is sisters and brothers. This is husbands and wives, mothers and fathers. It is such an important thing, and I know I'm going on about it, but I have had a hard time with relationships my whole life. And so I'm sure many of us have. But the gift that Libra would want to look for inside themselves, according to, the record keepers, the scribes, Libra, you are the balancer. You are capable of understanding the depth and the deepness one needs to go in order to heal relationships. So that's a big job. Let's see how you're doing it and what's going on with it. I want to pull an archetype card. Okay, I'm going to pull an archetype card first. I wasn't going to pull an archetype, but you know what? This is Libra. Let's pull an archetype. Let's do that. I have 2 children that are Libras. One I'm involved with, the other I ain't. Like I said, I've not been the best to having the best relationships. Whether I choose wrong or haven't gotten to the mature part yet of being capable of accepting things. There are just some things I don't accept. I don't accept them at all, and that's just the way it is. And so if I have to accept them to have a relationship, I would rather not have one. And we have the flame, the fire, Libra, the flame. Wow, the flame. You know what? I'm not going to say it. I'm not twin flame. Okay, but this isn't a twin flame. This is a single flame. This one flame is lighting up the whole damn mountain. Look at that. Are you that flame? Let's just put that there while I read this. Let me look at the number. We got 11. Oh my God, what a number. Higher vibrations, fire. You're an air sign, Libra. You're an air sign, but we have all the elements of us in us. Yeah, every single element is in us. Maybe that's 9. Huh. Oh, 51. I'm sorry, guys. 51. Bear with me. Have patience. 51. Patience. That's another one, right? Patience. Here we go. 51. There we go. The flame. The fire. The spark. The glimmer. In Sanskrit, the word for fire is Agni. 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 The ancient yogis saw this flame at the center of the abdomen and believed it to be responsible for our vitality when it is lit. We are connected to our purpose. Purpose, that's why I said you guys have a purpose. And you are the balancer of relationships according to sun signs, okay? Now, whether you take that job on or not, I don't know, but this is where your gift lies. When it is lit, we are connected to our purpose and sense that life is sacred gift. It is a sacred gift. It is. It is said that those who cannot see the sacred around them have let their inner flame go out. Don't let your flame go out. Stoke it. Throw some wood on the fire, bro. Don't let your fire go out. Reignite it. They let their inner flame go out. Think of this card as a call to reignite that fire, to cup your hands gently around those things you've forgotten and protect the flame. The flame is you are the balancer of relationships. You have power within you. Spark that shit up. No matter how harshly the winds around you blow, it could be an inner archetype that begs you to light its wick. It is likely that the poet, the mystic, or the shaman would call you with the language of the flame. Okay, we did pull out the shaman just before this, didn't we? Because I'm like, didn't I just pull the shaman? I must have pulled two archetypes. And of course, Libra, they belong together. I pulled the shaman and then I pulled the flame, and the flame then refers back to the shaman. Wow, I just freaked myself out. When you are in the light, when you're feeling good, when you're rested and healthy, health, mental clarity, and digestion, you're feeling good, right? When you're in the dark, excess heat and anger and complete darkness. That's really sad. I would not to think of anyone being in the darkness. So all my people out here, you're in the light. And if you're not in the light, let me help you. I got something to call you in. Hold on. Bear with me, Libra. Bear with me. Ruff, 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 ruff. Here's one. He says, come to the light, Libra. Come to the light and let me lick your face and tell you you're awesome. Look at there. Oh, yeah. Ain't that cute? 3 weeks old yesterday. There we go. There's another one, and I'll show them towards the end of the reading. Okay, let's do some dice. Look, yesterday the moon was smack dab in the middle of your sign. Today it's halfway in Scorpio, and I'm a day late. But you know what? I'm never, ever, ever longer than a day late. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I am. Here we go. I touched the puppy and I got all excited. But the flame got me excited too, and the shaman. So, we have Uranus, out of this world, right? Uranus is the tower. It's going to break shit down so that you can build shit back up. And we got the arrow, Sagittarius, the wounded healer, and listen, this arrow strikes its target every time. And so we've got this arrow of Sagittarius and Uranus, the tower, and then we've got 9, the end, completion, the completion of a cycle, Gemini. I don't know what you've been going through, but this says that you're about to complete it and be done with this cycle that you're going with, Libra. Now, Libra, again, you are all about balance. And we got that. Oh, there's the shaman card. I did pull it. Look, I pulled 2 cards and I did not mean to. I knew that. Look, and this referred us back to the shaman. And so everybody knows that the shaman is connected to heaven and earth. You got your feet dug deep into the ground because you're here in the material world and you are material people. And you got your mind way up in the sun and at the top. So you stretch yourself from the bottom to the top, heaven to earth up to heaven, which means you've got a higher perspective. You can see things. This is the underworld where you can go in and look at your shadows, Libra. You can go in and see the things that are good, and you can see things that are not so good in your shadows. And this is you conquering your shadows, this darkness down here with your shamanistic ways, and your shaman vibes, believing in the power of a living universe, a living creation that loves all its creation, not just a label. We don't believe in a creator that allows a label, and then they look at that label and they say, no matter what's under that label, whether it's Christian, Muslim, Catholic, if what's under that label don't match the label, then it's just a fake. And we can see the difference between what is real and what is not, Libra. Right? Right. Because when we're in our shaman, we go down here and we look and find the real. We're not afraid of the boogeyman. We go in and we take the boogeyman by the throat. Yeah. And say, what the hell you want with me? And this is how we balance out ourselves in our relationships. We see the good, the bad, and the ugly. Then we move up here into the light. And we make friends with the good, the bad, and the ugly. And we love the good, the bad, and the ugly. But we stay in the light. We stay in the light. We love ourselves, we love our neighbors, we love our friends, and we harm none. And those are the 12 laws of the universe all wrapped into one. We harm none. And we get this beautiful golden light. We're allowed to have our opinions. We're allowed to feel what we feel. And we're allowed to know the difference between what is right and what is wrong. And as long as you harm none and live in the light of truth, you have that beautiful golden red grounded deep into the earth, reaching high into the heavens, high and low. How beautiful is that? Okay, guys, look, I got all excited about the synchronicity of things, and I hope you'll forgive me. I love you. I've got some Libras that I really love out there, and I would love to see them achieve their goals of being the best you can be. That's a goal. Being the best you can be. Saint Francis, he took on what do you want to call it? You know, he made a vow that he would stay poor and work for the poor and be a part of the poor their whole life. Saint Francis vowed to never live any richer than the poorest man. How's that? How's that for a saint? You know, I mean, you know, it was empathizing and being a part of those who had no way of understanding how to make their lives better. But he made everybody's life better because he loved everybody. He was kind to animals, gentle with people, and he lived down among the poor as a saint. We got a dragonfly. Gosh, I always have to look for my words right now. Where are my words? Transmutation? No. Like a butterfly, a dragonfly, transmutation, changing, growing, wings, a dragonfly. Learning truth about yourself because of those blue wings, looking at yourself, and, you know, learning about self. You know, this cross often, you know, when I look at it, it almost makes me think of a peace sign because the outer edges of it is going up. So I think this could be a towel cross. If I get this in here. From the Asians. Gosh, can't even see. There we go. Because the bars go up like a towel, like a peace sign. We got protection, Libra. You have protection. That also reminds me of one of the scales that hang on the bar of Libra. On Libra, it also looks like either a rising sun or a setting sun. You know how the shape of your thingy is. Just kind of watching, listening on the bottom of the ocean in deep. It is Scorpio season. There we go. Breaking out of the cocoon and turning in and transmuting into that beautiful butterfly, that beautiful yellow happy butterfly. Okay, Libra, let's do we moon. And a creator's calling on you. You know, a shaman stands up and talks to the universe, Libra. Works with the universe, speaks its mind to the universe, asks the universe for what it needs. Right, Libra? Yes, that's how you light the flame. Light your fire up. That's what God is asking you to do, to light that fire and stoke it. Stoke it with love. Stoke it with peace. Stoke it with balance and harmony of what you are, Libra. So here we go. What does Creator wish to say to you right now, Libra, in this reading? The full opening to begin a new journey, to crack that ego, to bust out of any kind of egoic notions that you have of who you are. Give up the idea of who you are and be ready to be born into something new. That's exactly what this is. You've been like a little chick all wrapped up in this egg and you haven't really seen the outside world yet. You almost look like a tree breaking out of there. I hear the babies. I'm gonna look. They're all in their place. Okay. Yeah, I have to be careful. They'll get off my bed. Ooh. Anyway, you're somebody new at this time, Libra, and it's time to begin anew. So, and that's always wonderful, right? To begin life anew, to be somebody new, to be something new, to change, to recalibrate, and begin anew. And a new beginning always comes from an end. So, for this new beginning to have happened, you've obviously been through an ending as well. Is everybody okay? Yeah, everybody looks okay. Let me put that there so she don't come that way. All right. I think she wrapped him up in a blanket. So here you are, beginning anew after a new journey, breaking out of this eggshell of ego, because that's what always holds us back, that shell, that ego, right? Yes. Okay, so Libra is coming out of the shell, out of the ego, to be born anew, to bring balance and peace into your life first. It has to be, you have to discover how to bring balance and peace and harmony into your life before you'll ever be able to help anybody else bring balance and peace into their life. You have to be the change you want to see. Come on, hurry, mommy's doing this, hurry, come on. This is the mama. Mwah. Go over there with that boy. Watch out, you just stepped on the baby. You guys forgive my little nursery that I've got set up over here. It's okay. Everybody's okay. We got 2 babies. Okay, so what is about this journey with Libra? What's this journey about? Can you believe relationships? Just take that in for a minute. Just take it in, Libra. I'd say God's really talking to you. Dialogue with self. I gotta get that baby. The baby's driving me crazy. I gotta get it. I'm so sorry. What's the matter with that baby? There we go. There we go. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Mommy, take you. Grandma, take you. Okay. You are having a new beginning in relationships. And first, that would be, learning to have a dialogue, learning to talk to other people. If only over a cuppa we women could set the world to rights. Right? So, learning about relationships, getting balance in relationships, having a cup of coffee with a friend seems to be the suggestion right now. Come on, hurry. Here we go. There we go. Having a cup of coffee with someone looks to be a good suggestion right now. It looks like two angels having a conversation. That's beautiful. Two people meeting together minds. Got the moon, we got Pisces. This car has a reflection of Pisces on it. And Cancer. Balance. We can see over here, Pisces is about balance too. And then we've got Cancer, the emblem of 69, light and dark, balancing oneself out. First the conversation has to be with you and your other self, your light side, your dark side. You want to meet your light side and your dark side. This is actually two of air. This is an air sign for Libra. Wow. Okay, Libra. Now, this conversation that you have and settle things with yourself, and then from there you'll be able to work outward and have conversations and work on balancing things with others. Look at that, that's so balanced. And we just said, Libra, your gift is to balance out relationships, and the main relationship is the relationship you have between your light side and your dark side, to bring the both together as a whole, not through shame or subduing or thinking that you're a sinner, because that's a lie. That's all a lie. No baby's born a sinner. We don't grow up to be sinners. Like, we don't do things intentionally. We do things through trauma. We do things through hurt and pain. We do things that we wish we hadn't done sometimes. I know we all do. Everybody's done it. And if we continue to punish ourselves, we'll break ourselves. We don't want to do that. If God don't want to break you, then don't break yourself. Okay? So, back on a light note. 10 of Fire, embracing the universe. It's the end of that situation. You're burning it all away. You're setting yourself on fire. You're burning away the dross so that you can celebrate the end of a cycle, the end of a season, the end of a situation. And, the advice here, if you're not already, is to embrace the universe, the sun, the moon, the planets, the galaxy, the energies that, stir up for us each and every day, that we can live our life and to live in balance. So, you are the scale, you are the balance. Don't you know how important that you are in the whole world? My son is a Libra. He's always running in here telling me, oh my God, this is important, that's important. I was like, Michael Dale, the most important sign really in the constellation is Libra, because it is the balancer of relationships that brings peace to this earth, that gives children around the world to grow and prosper. That takes away war and all the money that goes into funding war. That brings so much advantage to this planet. So I want every Libra out there to pat yourself on the back and find your true mission, because you're one of the angels. I think each one of those are 12 angels. Yeah. And you are one of the most important angels. What's more important than healing relationships that bring peace to the planet and prosperity to the people, to where we all get along and share and, give everybody room and space to grow. Now, God's really coming through. God's really coming through. Oh, I got 3 cards. We're going to go with the one on the top first that I see, my first glance. God's asking you, Libra, to meditate on what I just said. To meditate on how important your role in the cosmic play, the cosmic movie, the cosmic works are. That's another air, 4 of air, and 2-4. So meditate. And now we get the wild card. Meditate on the difference between bringing balance to people and this wild card, the devilish dilemmas. Look at it. Everybody's walking around like zombies. They're into their ego so much, they've given up on relationships. They've given up on hope of love. They've given up on, they take their picture and look and think about how beautiful they are right now. Let me tell you something, when they get to my age and they start taking their picture and looking, they're going to be sad that all they ever invested in was their material self. You're going to really want to invest into your brain, your heart, your soul, because you get old someday. And listen, everybody out there are going to remind you too. On the TV, everywhere, they're going to be like, oh my God, your wrinkles, let's fix your wrinkles. Oh my God, let's lift your boobs up. Oh my God, what about your neck? It's like it's a sin to get old, right? That needs to be balanced too. That's a relationship we have with ourselves. We should be proud of growing old. So many people don't make it to be old. And listen, when we get old, we don't have to doll ourselves up. We can use our intelligence to make an impression. And that's why we don't want to stay dumb. We definitely want to improve our brain, our heart, our soul, our spirit, so that when we get old, we don't have to look good materially. Our spirit and soul is beautiful, and that's all we have to worry about, right, Libra? So that's the balance of it all. Everybody's like so into their own selves. They think they're so, much, but really they're insecure. They're afraid of meeting people. They're afraid of doing things. We've been in the internet for years now. A lot of people don't even hardly know how to talk to other people, right? They don't know how to have conversations anymore. Forget what they're talking about. Yeah. So, that's not how we want to be. We want to walk away from all that stuff. We want to make sure we're educating ourselves, improving our brains, improving our hearts, improving our souls. Because, when we get old, this won't satisfy us. It's not satisfying us now. Look, Nobody really looks happy, even though they all got their phone in front of them, up to their ear, up to their face, taking their pictures, looking inside that portal. It's really the real life relationships that bring meaning to our life, that count. And they're the ones that are the most important. And so always, give yourself at least, time a day to work on relationships, to work on yourself so that you can have a relationship face to face with somebody and talk about things and discuss stuff without feeling uncomfortable without your phone. All right? Yeah. I see people with their phone a lot. And again, Libra, you've got a lot of work to do on this planet because your main goal is about balance. So, find that balance within yourself, and then you can help bring balance to us. Because everybody has a certain thing that they do. Virgos are healers. That's what I'm here for. I'm a Virgo. I love working on healing myself and healing others and helping others heal. And one of the ways you help people to heal is to tell them the truth about themselves and what they're capable of and how valuable they are in the grand scheme of things. Right? Yeah. This is sad. Look, they're all sad. There's one there shouting out to the sun, like, I love you, universe. Thank you for this. I'm free. And at least she's having a relationship with herself. Here we go. This is my favorite card out of all the decks. 3 of Water. Love makes a family. Now you can see this family. And look, this is a wolf father, a rabbit mother, and a moon child. What a family, right? The rabbit and the wolf, accordingly, would be natural enemies. And they have this child of love in between them, which tells us what? That it don't matter what gender or what class or what title you have ascribed to yourself. Love, Libra, is stronger than any emotion in the universe. It's stronger than death. Love can bring things back from the dead, and that's a fact. And I know it, and you know it, Libra. And this is all about, it doesn't matter who we are or where we came from. If there's love involved, something will be born from it. Something will come out of it. If there's true love, something good will always come out of it. Okay, Libra, I'm going to leave it at that. This is true love here coming into your life, whether from a family member, a significant other, a child, or whether you have a family that you're building up on this, this edge, this beautiful love. I am very delighted and pleased to see this reading be such. Do not forget, if the flame has went out, to light it. And in order to light your flame, you got to meet your darkness. You gotta work with your shadow, because in all that darkness, that's where the flame is. Darkness is heavy. Darkness, gets heavy and combusts, right? The heavier it gets, the hotter it gets. The heavier, the hotter. Until finally it goes like, it's a supernova combustion. It just goes pow. So wait for it. It's coming. Wait for it. All right, Libra, please like, share, subscribe. I love you guys. Hope I didn't take up too much of your time, but if I did, oh well. It was a message from the Creator. We got the synchronicities and Just know that Creator loves you. Creator loves you and expects you to stand up and do the right thing and work on balancing yourself and then balancing your relationships, because that is the secret that's inside of you, the secret sauce. Love y'all. Bye bye.